The camera opens on a peaceful Texas ranch under a bright blue sky. The sun shines warmly over a large wooden barn, casting soft shadows across the open land. A gentle breeze moves through the trees while light smoke rises from a BBQ grill nearby. Laughter fills the air as a group of people gather together, enjoying what seems like a simple, joyful celebration. Everything feels calm, natural, and perfectly in place, like nothing could go wrong. The man walks into view carrying a large metal tray filled with freshly grilled ribs, golden corn, and roasted chicken. He looks relaxed and content, his posture confident but easy. His gray t-shirt is slightly dusted from ranch work, adding to his rugged presence. Behind him, several uniformed officers laugh and joke casually, clearly off duty and enjoying the moment like old friends reconnecting. The camera cuts closer to the grill, where flames flicker beneath rows of sizzling meat. One of the officers carefully flips a rack of ribs, the juices dripping onto the fire and creating a soft crackling sound. Another officer leans against the grill, talking and smiling as they share stories. The atmosphere is warm, friendly, and completely carefree. Suddenly, the peaceful moment is interrupted as a car speeds down the dirt road toward the ranch. Dust rises aggressively behind it, breaking the calm scene. The laughter begins to fade as heads slowly turn toward the unexpected arrival. Something about the way the car moves feels rushed, almost aggressive. The car stops abruptly and the door swings open. A blonde woman steps out quickly, her expression already filled with anger. She grips her phone tightly, scanning the scene with disbelief and frustration. Her red blazer stands out sharply against the rustic ranch setting, making her presence feel even more disruptive. Without hesitation, she begins marching toward the group. Her steps are sharp and fast, her body language full of confrontation. She raises her arm and points directly at the gathering, as if she's already decided they're in the wrong. The friendly chatter fades into silence as everyone starts watching her. The man notices her approach and calmly sets the tray down on a nearby table. His movements are slow and controlled, showing no signs of panic or fear. He watches her carefully, his expression steady, as if he's already seen situations like this before. The woman begins shouting loudly, complaining about noise, disturbance, and rules being broken. Her voice cuts through the air, sharp and aggressive. Some of the officers exchange quick glances, trying not to react, while others simply watch her with quiet amusement, frustrated that she's not getting the reaction she expected. She quickly pulls out her phone and starts dialing. Her tone becomes even more dramatic as she speaks loudly, making sure everyone hears her calling 911. She exaggerates every detail, trying to make the situation sound serious and urgent. A few people in the group struggle to hold back laughter. The man crosses his arms calmly, standing his ground without saying much. There's no panic, no confusion, just patience. As if they all know something, she Dios in single quotes Tigantor. She continues speaking into the phone, raising her voice even higher, claiming there's a large illegal gathering causing major disturbance. Her pacing becomes restless as she walks back and forth, growing more frustrated by the lack of fear around her. She expected chaos, but instead, she's met with calm. The man glances toward the officers, and a subtle smirk appears on his face. The officers remain relaxed, some casually holding drinks, others leaning comfortably as if nothing unusual is happening at all. The contrast between her energy and theirs is almost surreal. The woman keeps pacing, her frustration building with every second. She looks around, expecting someone to challenge her or argue back, but no one does. Instead, she's met with silence, and the occasional suppressed laugh. Two officers lean toward each other, whispering something quietly before chuckling. The situation is starting to feel less like a confrontation and more like an unexpected show. Noticing this, she becomes even more furious. She points directly at them, accusing them of disrespect and not taking her seriously. Her voice rises again, filled with irritation and disbelief. Finally, the man steps forward slightly. His posture is calm and confident, his tone steady as he simply asks what the problem is. There's no aggression in his voice, just quiet control. She snaps back immediately, saying she has already called the police and they are on their way. There's a sense of pride in her voice now, as if she believes she has already won. Behind him, the officers exchange knowing looks. Some of them smile openly now, clearly aware of what's about to happen. The tension begins to shift in a subtle but powerful way. The man nods slowly, almost amused. He doesn't argue, doesn't explain. He simply waits. His calmness becomes even more noticeable now. She stands confidently with her arms crossed, lifting her chin slightly. In her mind, this situation is already over. She believes authority is on her side. Moments later, distant sirens can be heard approaching. The sound grows louder, echoing across the ranch. Her face lights up instantly with satisfaction. The group casually turns their attention toward the road. Unlike her, they show no concern at all, only quiet anticipation. A police vehicle pulls up near the entrance, stopping as dust rises once again into the air. The scene feels almost cinematic now, like everything has been leading to this exact moment. She quickly steps forward, waving her arms to grab attention. She's eager, almost excited, ready to tell her side of the story. The responding officer steps out of the vehicle and looks around carefully. His eyes scan the group, and then his expression changes. Recognition sets in. Instead of reacting with urgency, he smiles. His posture relaxes as he looks directly toward the man standing near the table. The woman freezes slightly, confusion appearing on her face. This is not the reaction she expected at all. The officer walks past her without stopping, completely ignoring her complaints. He heads straight toward the group with a calm, familiar energy. He reaches the man and greets him warmly, extending his hand. They shake hands like colleagues who have known each other for years. At that moment, the group can no longer hold back. Laughter breaks out naturally, filling the air again. The officer casually asks if this is his retirement party, his tone friendly and respectful. The truth begins to reveal itself piece by piece. The man nods with a small smile, confirming it's a gathering from his department. The meaning behind everything suddenly becomes clear. The woman's face drops completely. The realization hits hard, and her confidence disappears instantly. She tries to speak, stumbling over her words, attempting to explain herself, but nothing comes out clearly anymore. One of the officers jokingly offers her a plate of BBQ, breaking the tension with humor. It's light, but also telling. Laughter spreads again through the group. Even the responding officer joins in slightly. The situation has completely flipped. She looks around slowly, noticing that nearly everyone present is part of law enforcement. The reality sinks in deeper with every second. The man calmly explains that this is private property, and everything here is completely legal. His tone remains respectful but firm. Her hand slowly lowers, the phone no longer held with the same confidence. Embarrassment replaces anger. The officer gently reassures her that there's no issue here at all. Everything is under control. She stands there silently, with no argument left to make. The moment is over for her. The man picks up the BBQ tray again, returning to what he was doing before. It's as if the interruption never mattered. The energy of the ranch returns instantly. Music, laughter, and conversation fill the space once more. She slowly turns and begins walking back toward her car, avoiding eye contact with anyone around her. Someone from the group waves at her playfully as she leaves, adding a final touch of humor to the moment. The officers gather again near the grill, continuing their celebration like nothing happened. The man shares a quiet laugh with the responding officer, a moment of mutual respect passing between them. As the sun begins to set, golden light spreads across the ranch, creating a calm and beautiful atmosphere. The group raises their drinks together, celebrating not just the day, but years of service and friendship. The man looks around at everyone, a sense of pride and peace visible on his face. He's exactly where he belongs. The scene slowly fades as laughter continues into the evening. The ranch returns to its calm, as if restoring balance. And in the end, everything settles quietly, with a sense of justice served without conflict. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell me, where are you watching from? Subscribe, and tell me, where are you watching from?